Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us. What can I do for you, my lady? Theft! We would never do such a We did recover a dangerous mechanical device, but we didn't.
If there's been a misunderstanding, our guests deserve an explanation.
I remember. It was a few days ago out in the wild. Huh? What's going on over there?
It's still not done? Come on! We need to finish these—
Can we just go somewhere else? This job's putting me on edge.
No, idiot! Didn't you hear what the boss said? This thing uses Kuvaki. Why else would we be out here? Now shut up and get moving!
Not so loud! I just need to think. This should be it.
What was that?
What did you do?
No! Look, at least we know this thing's powerful, right?
All right, then let's—
Stop right there! Drop that
Shoot! That was quick.
I don't even remember what I did.
Let's just make a run for it. The most important thing is that we don't get caught!
So, that's what happened. We didn't catch the—
I know. I'll ask you one more time.
Maybe this is another misunderstanding. Did it have this symbol on it?
Yes.
That's the one I designed for my bots. I made it so that even if the bot gets dismantled or modified, the symbol can't be removed. So, Crumbclank is definitely the bot you picked up.
Misunderstanding resolved, then. The device will be returned to its rightful owner.
Forgive me, my lady, but I believe that is far too risky. Although this device is similar in principle to the cannon in Nasha Town, the two cannot be seen in the same light. By harnessing Kuvaki, the cannon has protected this land from the wild hunt, but this construct— as far as I'm aware, I suspect she created the device to sell it for profit. If it ends up on the black market, in the hands of those who would misuse our goddess's gifts—
Crumbclank is my friend! He's not for sale.
As much as I would like to believe you,
I warned them that things were about to get—
the best course of action is to destroy this dangerous device.
What did you just say?
You must understand.
No, you just want Crumbclank for yourselves. Just— I know, calm down!
Stop this at once! We cannot let you leave with that dangerous device.
I told you, Crumbclank is my friend! Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Please.
I know! Yeah, just trust us. But you have to calm down, Aino. Making a scene isn't gonna solve anything.
Not good. A group of flying machines just ambushed the storage facility and took back the device.
What? That can't just be a coincidence. They must have taken advantage of our conflict with this girl.
Whoa! That's a lot of recon bots!
It must be those black market merchants. I knew we wouldn't get off so easy.
I can create a temporary moon lane here. Could you get the Kuhengi to help, Traveler? Oh, right. The recon bot. Phew! At least it... That really was way too close. Okay? No?
Allow me to apologize on behalf of my people. If we hadn't tried to stop you, perhaps you could...
My lady.
If she truly viewed that robot as a product, not even the light of the full moon could reveal...
You have my sincerest apologies.
It's okay. It was all just one big misunderstanding.
Do not despair, young one. The pure of heart will always have... I'm confident that you will retrieve your companion.
Okay. That brings us to our next question. Where should we go now?
It's obvious. That stunt just now, it had that merchant from the black market written all over it. He knew. I'd even go so... If you want my opinion, Asuko's your biggest suspect. But I guess we can't rule out the other merchants either.
Yeah! So, that means you know where we should search next!
So, it's all up to me again?
You just can't stand seeing
Great. Fine.
No problem!
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Let's fly.
Nothing's going right lately. Is a good night's sleep too much to ask for?
There, I know. If nothing is going right, then nothing is the problem. And if nothing is the problem, everything is going to be alright.
You really think so? You know, Inafa, you've gotten a lot better at comforting people since you went away. I bet it's the Traveler's influence.
I could not say. Please get some rest.
I'm gonna give each one a hit on the head with my wrench. I gotta see for myself which one is going haywire. Oh, Traveler! Paimon! It's you! Hi, Aino! Hi, Inafa! It feels like it's been ages since I last saw you two. But anyway, seeing you makes me feel a bit...
I know. It appears my analysis was correct.
Huh?
You were getting upset over nothing. Conclusion. Everything is going...
Huh. Well, I can't fault that logic. Oh, what's the matter, Aino? You can tell us. Whatever's going on, we'll help you out. Oh, it's nothing major. People keep getting into fights around here, and last night, they crashed right into my workshop. All the clinking and clanking makes it hard to sleep. Oh, sounds like the Clink Clank Krumkage craft shop is living up to its name. Oh, sorry, not the point. So,
Do not be alarmed.
treasure hoarders? dipping into... sorry. Again. Not the point.
Yeah, before Inefa came back, all I could...
I already cleared them out last night.
Wow. So, problem solved, right?
Well, the sleeping problem is solved, but now there's an issue with my prospector bots. They're supposed to sort out the useful treasure from the junk.
Nice. Sounds impressive.
No, not impressive. There's a traitor among them.
Correct. The sorting bots delivered several items of no utility this morning. The ratio of...
My bots don't just...
And we'll find them and make them pay.
Yeah! But first, I need to figure out which bot they messed with.
How are you going to do that?
By staring him down.
Okay, so... psychological...
I don't know. If it doesn't work, I'll just drag them into a small room and interrogate them one by one. Whoa! How's that fair?
Okay then. Alright, what's up?
We'll let you off, but just this once.
You stared them down all right, traveler. Notice anything? Come on! It's clearly the one...
Yep, that's it. What did I say? Come on, help. Nope, wrong one.
I know! Inepa! We caught him! Do you need to check him over?
Analyzing exterior. No anomalies detected. The probability of malfunction due to an external injury is low.
Huh, must be the processor then. Let me open him up and have a look.
Uh-oh! He's on the run again!
Catch him!
What? Is that him?
No, those are scrap sorting bots.
Okay, well now I'm getting curious. But we need to... Try sucking him out!
Wouldn't you like to know? Huh? You can talk?
No, it's not possible. I mean, my prospector bots do have a voice function, but there's no way they have awareness like Inefa. Their cores are...
It seems like he can communicate.
Can you mind your own business?
Jeez, why is this bot so aggressive? It's like we're the ones being interrogated.
Oh, just you wait. If you don't get out of my sight, I'll round you all up and send you straight to the Fortress of Mir-
The Fortress of Marrowseed. What kind of place is that?
What is it again? Marrowpeed. Yeah. Would you stop with the personal question?
Whoa! What do you mean, girl? You're a junk.
I'm a girl.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what happened, but... Well, guess the only way to find out...
Don't come any closer! Somebody help!
It's okay. I'm a girl, too.
That doesn't change anything!
Apologies, traveler in Paimon. Aino prefers to devote her full perhaps it would be best to follow.
Take me up! Installed an average not crime machine core. I know, and Emma, we're here.
Greetings.
I mean, I found the source of the malfunction. What?
The bot has the wrong core.
It has the It's not the problem. Really? No idea. Wow. It even
the core originates.
Yeah, but it's not all bad news. I managed to extract a useful bit of information from the data I could salvage. One word. Charred. Charred? I doubt it, but the best protected
in the event that my core sustained damage.
Knock on wood, knock on wood! Your core is gonna be just fine, Inefa. Don't jinx yourself like that.
I was engaging in a hypothetical discussion.
Doesn't matter, you still gotta say it!
Knock on wood. Like that?
has to be the answer. You know what happened the day before it started malfunction? I'm thinking the treasure hoarders stole the core from the Fatui and needed a place to hide it. So, they stuffed it in my prospector bot and handed the original core over to the Fatui to smooth things over. Makes sense, don't you think? I'm pretty clever.
Bingo!
Right enough?
That has to be the answer.
Of course. In fact,
You know what
intel from
happened the day
Curatorium
before it
appears to
started
corroborate this
malfunction? I'm
hypothesis.
thinking the treasure
Several
hoarders
Marinette's
stole the core
subordinates
from the
were robbed on their way
Fatui
back to
and needed a
Snezhnaya.
place to hide it.
Although,
So, they stuffed it in my prospector bot and handed the original.
this group has only been active recently.
Who cares? Yehoda said they're just a bunch of small fry anyway. Yeah, if those treasure hoarders really did mean, let them come. If they're nice, I'll even share my crunkakes with. And if they're mean, Inefa will give them a good old knuckle sandwich. And if they try to take back the I already thought of that. I'm just gonna hide it. Inefa, can you get Little Chard and the others to come over here? Okay, hold on to your hats. I'm gonna hide Little Chard in a scrap prospector bot.
What did you just call me?
Come on, we have to call you something. What? Do you already have a name?
Lombro.
What kind of name is that? Did you get it from somewhere in your data bank? It doesn't sound like a little girl's name to me. Oh, so you use Lombro as a last name. Huh, I kinda like it. Then it's decided. You're Chard Lombro from now on. No complaining, alright? You're stuck with it either way. You're the one who decided to hide out here, so from now on, you work for me. Don't think it likes the sound of that.
Correction. This bot has no capacity to like or dislike something in its current state.
Huh? Why? Because its core was destroyed 6 ways to Sunday. So, right now, it's like, remember how I found the word chard in the data? Well, if that refers to a person, then basically, Little Chard is just imitating their way of speaking.
Oh, so that's how it works.
Anyway, we can figure all that out later. First, we need to make sure Little Chard is hidden. Why don't you take the reins, Traveler? It's super cool. You'll see. Nice job! You've got some engineering chops, that's for sure. And thanks to you, I'm now the proud. I expect good work out of you, Little Chard. We gotta do something about that temper of yours. There. Much cuter. Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, Paimon, if you ever pick up stuff you have no use for, like screws, I can make them into flowers or use them to upgrade my steel. Awesome! Good luck out there on your trap.
This is the statue of our goddess, the Moon Maiden Kutar. Kutar was born here on Hisi Island around 500 years ago. Instantly realized, according to legend, Kutar's birth was accompanied by the sudden appearance of many.
Hey!
From that day forth, after all, according to the record, Kutar left. According to the previous.
Where did she go?
No one knows what happened, and the Fatui have been, judging from what they've said, our moon god.
The damselette? But isn't she number 3? So she's at.
That too is a question I've struggled with. Plus, forgive me, there.
Honestly, I'm on some.
Since ancient time, successive generations of moon chanters have all
We heard you can use it to.
What is it?
Well, basically, to cut a long story short, the traveler here's actually.
Thank you. Unfortunately, our people reveal.
Oh, really? So.
Judging from the tides this evening, a little.
Huh? Does that mean the date changes?
The ceremony is held on the night when the moon is closest to Teyvat. This is also when Nodcry's Kuvaki reaches its peak. Only then can the seal.
Oh.
I am truly sorry that I. But, as the moon chanter, I swear that I will do. Think nothing of it. After all you've done for us, you deserve nothing less.
Who'd have thought today?
If I may be so bold, what does family mean to you? If you are aware of something, a secret that could. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was I guess.
Oh, that's alright.
Do you need me to show you the way?
No worries. It's quite a way, and.
Understood. Then I will.
So, what you thinking? Sure, the good news is.
Let's fly!
Let's fly!
This is about to... Let's fly! Bullseye! Open fire! I'd have lost myself long ago.
Astra Abyssosque. Well, thank you for completing today's commission.
Take me up! Giddy up!
Let's fly!
Fighting the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Save me.
Giddy up! Coming in. When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some
Welcome!
Take me up!
He's explaining. Give me a
Let's fly!
Take me up!
Let's fly!
Take me up!
Hiding the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff. Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Retribution!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's fly! Bullseye!
This is about to get messy.
Again!
Not too far now. Tell me what you see.
Let's light it up! Get out of here! Why do they just my... I'm falling. Bullseye! Locked on! Bullseye! Open fire!
It's getting... There's... My flame has been extinguished.
Let's fly!
fine.
Take me up! Rain. My hair and feathers are gonna get soaked. Time for some preening when I get back.